There was another report out there that, and I believe this one was from Fightful, but again, the source isn't even all that important. It's the content of what was being fed. It was the idea that the reason Cody lost the title to begin with, and that the title was on Drew, was because they wanted to use Cody in matches like the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber to help those shows draw better. What? Again, this is WWE having their ear to the ground, or maybe more appropriately, having rabbit ears. You guys know what rabbit ears means? That's an old baseball term for a baseball player who is unable to shut out the screaming drunken lunatics from the crowd and allows themselves to be gotten to on the field. It's called having rabbit ears. Anyway, WWE very clearly, this is another case of them having rabbit ears because these wacky, wild changes of direction that the real world title, has taken on the build to WrestleMania. So, I guess when Fightful asked about it, that's the reason they gave. And again, if you're a true believer and you want to believe the bullshit that they spew, then yes, you'll take that at face value. But again, if you put more than 30 seconds of critical thought into this, it makes no fucking sense. There's absolutely no reason they couldn't have had Cody on both of those shows, defending the world title and helping to draw paying fans, ESPN Unlimited subscribers, whatever the fuck. He could have just defended the title on those shows. In fact, I think all of you would agree that if Cody had been involved in well-booked title matches on these shows, he would have been more beneficial as a draw, tickets for ESPN Unlimited buys, whatever the fuck, than being placed in these multi-man matches. In one case, 30 men, and in another case, 5 other guys. What draws better than a well booked, well told story for a world title match? So it's just a bunch of nonsense, utter nonsense. And they're just trying to combat criticism at this point as this WrestleMania card flails in the fucking wind.